open UiPath and I'll just show you once.
Okay.
You'll have some idea on that. Let me open it and I'll tell you. This is what.
I have downloaded this UiPath yesterday. I was
Okay.
seeing in the YouTube some classes and I
Okay.
have downloaded and I see that there is a yeah, same thing, tool.
Sorry. Yeah. Chapandi. Sandhya, tell me.
Yeah, I have downloaded this UiPath yesterday.
Okay.
So just I was just going through what are this tool what is the tool given in. I have seen the recorded session, everything I have seen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in blank, there will be a recording. Whatever the steps which are will be directly recorded. No, I have seen that
Yeah. That
yesterday.
recording steps can
Yesterday.
be. So this is what is about
Yeah.
RPA UiPath Studio is all about. Okay. So generally under this
Okay. Okay.
UiPath Studio, generally we have different products. Under UiPath we have different products. One we
Yeah.
call it
Okay.
as UiPath Studio. This is one thing. Okay. And
Okay.
second,
Yeah.
just one
Mm.
second. Right. So first is about UiPath Studio. Generally, this is the one thing which the
Yeah.
training is all about. And second, we call it as UiPath Robot,
Mm.
followed by the orchestrator. These are the different products which has comes under UiPath. Okay. So first will be called as UiPath Studio. Second,
Yeah. Mm.
consider about
Okay.
UiPath Robot and all that,
UiPath robot.
and followed by the orchestrator. So these
Okay.
are the three different products which are comes under UiPath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
following?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
You are
So
getting
as
on.
comes to UiPath Studio is
Yeah.
concerned, generally it enables us to design the automation process in a visual manner. See, let us assume that, for example, here there is a blank project wherein you need to create a blank project wherein I have already created a blank project here. Let's assume. Okay.
Okay.
There is a blank project wherein I have started doing these recordings and all that, wherein you can record anything. Means what are all, for example, a
Okay.
basic recording can be done. Either whatever the desktop activities, for example, some desktop activity has been performed, all these can be recording here. These recordings
Okay.
can be shown here. If you start run, so automatically these recordings can be shown here itself directly to you. So
Yeah.
whenever you want to play the recording which you have done so far, all these recordings can be shown here. For example, these are the recordings which I have made earlier. Understood?
Okay.
So these are the
Yeah.
recordings which we
Okay.
have made earlier. Means whatever the action am I doing on the respective desktop,
Yeah.
whatever the activity am I doing in the respective desktop, this can be recording using this recording. Okay. Under these recordings, we have different things. I'll explain one by one later. Wherein I'll explain from here. So wherein here you can prepare different things. One is called as these are the different projects is all about. One is as a sequence wherein you can create a
Okay.
new sequence diagram in this, followed by the
Okay.
flowchart where you can prepare flowchart diagrams and all that. Followed by that, you
Okay.
can prepare a state machine diagram. Okay.
Okay.
So as using UiPath Studio can be used not only for the developers, this can be used by this can be used by business analyst as well.
Mm.
Okay. For
Okay.
example,
Okay.
if you want to prepare some flowcharts, or if you want to prepare some sequence diagrams, or if you want to prepare some
Okay.
state machine diagrams and all, which can be used by using this. Let's assume that state machine diagram called as
Take.
let us just keep it in mind as inventory management.
Okay.
Let's assume. Let's have a simple understanding wherein you can create a state machine diagram using this inventory. Inventory management, let's assume that inventory management is the application wherein I am doing. So I can do using this state machine diagrams here itself. Or else if I want to prepare a flowchart diagram or a sequence diagram and all, wherein flowcharts, let us assume that flowchart diagram for a core banking application I want to develop. Okay. Let us usual, right?
Okay.
So wherein I can create a core banking application flowchart diagram template can also be created here itself, wherein I can create my own diagrams using
Yeah.
this.
In state machine, only the transaction or banking side will be done in the state machine.
Sorry.
Like a state machine means it only the like banking transactions, all those type of things will be done.
Yes. In state machine diagrams, generally, which can be connected with this state chart diagrams and activity diagrams and all this kind of stuff, can also be done here,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So wherein you
Okay.
can save here itself and all, you can do recordings and all, wherein you can do screen scraping and all that. You can do screen scraping by
Okay.
identifying something and all. This is how the screen scraping can be done. Whatever the screen has been reflected so far, okay, this by using this and all, you can do the screen scraping activity here. You can do screen
Okay.
scraping, you can do data scraping as well, because you need to result in the result of the screen, what are the scraping of the screen or a data you'd like to use. This can be used with this. Understand? You're
Okay.
clear? Understood?
Okay.
For example,
Yeah,
you
understood.
can scrap using numbers, or you can scrap letters. You can scrap some uppercase and down cases and all that, lower cases. Or you can scrap currency, you can scrap numbers. Anything can be scrapped using this scrapping.
Okay.
Anything
Scrap
can be used.
things like changing of anything.
Nine, scrapping of
Scrapping it
information,
means
what are all you want, and that can be created in the next values itself. Further, generally, screen
okay.
scrapping and data scrapping will be of useful to you. Understand? You clear?
Okay.
You can do screen scrapping.
Yeah.
Here is the
So
screen
what is the
scrapping I
purpose
made.
of like
Just see, here is the screen scrapping. If you can see
yeah.
that, whatever the screen scrapping I have did, Google OCR and all, everything has been scrapped here. Understood? Have you gone through this?
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever the screen has been screen scrapping, whatever
It's
all
the
I made earlier.
same like it's the same like a recording thing.
Yeah, you can record here itself, wherein you can do this recording and all. Some desktop recording can also be done using this.
Okay. So
So
what is the purpose of recording?
recording whatever the activity are you performing, this can be done here itself. Whatever the activity are you are doing, this can be done by the recording itself. Whatever
Okay.
the sequential steps you have followed. For example, you have done this application, you have done this. Let us assume that what I can say, yeah, deployment procedure you have followed to execute a program. Okay, you have followed a deployment
Okay.
procedure wherein after some time back you have forgotten the deployment procedure. What will happen then? What will happen?
Um, no, I'm just saying that what is the purpose like recording the screen and everything on
That's what
the
I'm saying. See, for example, you have done the deployment procedure earlier, okay? Wherein this
okay.
deployment procedure, what steps you have followed to execute code and all has been forgotten by you. Or on behalf of you, I have to use how you have followed the deployment procedure and all that. How will I come to know that? How will I come to know?
Okay. So yeah,
Using this
yeah.
recording, I
Okay, I
will came
understood.
to know
Because
about.
like to yeah, just to the follow the steps, each and every step, the recording is
Yes,
done.
basing using all these steps and all, this can be recorded here. You can record the steps whatever you want here. Okay,
Okay,
what
okay.
are all the
So
recording you
for
have
fun,
made so far?
like
That the sequence of steps and all everything can be shown using this recording in this desktop recording,
okay,
or else basic or web
okay.
recording or citric recording and all this stuff. So whenever you want,
So
wherever
for
you want, if
further
you would like
news,
to see, you
yeah,
can see this.
for further news, to check the previous one or anything to go back, we can see through recording.
Sorry, your voice is not so clear for me. I think. Hello.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah. Please go
Hello?
ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. To use like to check for the further use
Absolutely. For
the
further,
recording.
whatever the
Yeah.
procedure you have followed and all,
Yeah.
you have forgotten, right? So those
Yeah. Yeah.
recordings can be seen here. Whatever the processes you
Okay.
have followed
In
and all,
generally,
everything can be seen.
yeah, understood. In generally, we will be saving the file for some any for further check, but here we can record directly whatever we will do in the desktop
Absolutely. What this
generally
can
for
be
doing
recorded
research.
through web. This can be recorded through web. This can be recorded through desktop. This can do a basic recording and
Okay,
all, even through Citrix and all environments which are connecting for
okay,
SAP and all that. Those environments can also be
okay,
used for this. Understand?
okay.
Even to do you can do screen
Yeah,
scraping, you can do data scraping, and all these things can be done using this.
okay,
Wherein you can use execute some validations and all that. Wherein you can do this.
okay.
Yeah, sorry, wherein you can do the very you can do data scraping and all that, wherein you can set up some extensions as well, some cross some Java exceptions and all, everything you need to set up, or some Silverlight setups and all, everything you want to make, you can do the Silverline setups,
The
or
voice
else
is
you can. You're clear? Hello?
the voice is break. Hello, the voice is breaking. Yeah,
Is this audible to you now, Sandhya?
yeah. I can hear now.
Right. So whatever the setup extensions you want to set up using Chrome, Firefox, or Java and all, this all can be done using this.